is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of The Rumor Mill with me, Redbeard. Today, we got lots to cover, lots of action. Make sure you guys check out our social media platforms, our TikTok, our Instagram, our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and our Facebook group for some exclusive stuff. Make sure to check out our Redbubble account because, well, it's pretty awesome. It's got some awesome merch on there. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, give us 5 stars on every podcast platform. So let's get into it. All right, guys, make sure you also check out our most recent episode of Brews and Banter, where we preview match week 2 in the English Premier League, as well as our games and matchups to watch for this weekend, and our review of the Super Cup between Manchester City and Sevilla in what could be Bono's last game for Sevilla. All right, so we're going to begin this episode with a absolutely crazy transfer story again involving Chelsea, of all teams. All right. This time between Crystal Palace and Chelsea for one Michael Olise, who, after a bizarre couple of events, he has signed a new 4-year contract with Crystal Palace. After he looked destined to play for Chelsea and looked a sure thing, having his medical scheduled, after activating his release clause, Palace weren't really happy with the way Olise and Chelsea handled the situation. Palace's president came out and threatened Chelsea to expose evidence of them tapping up Olise, threatening to take legal action against Chelsea. So Chelsea backed out, according to Fabrizio Romano, after failing for their move for Michael Olise, who after that signed that 4-year contract. Chelsea are stepping up their pursuit for Lyon winger Bradley Barcola, writes Fabrice Hawkins of RMC Sport. PSG is also credited with interest in the 20-year-old French youth international. Lyon are said to have already rejected a €35 million offer for the player, who contributed 13 goals in 26 league appearances last season. Chelsea are also hoping they can tempt Nottingham Forest for a swap deal involving 22-year-old forward Brennan Johnson by offering them Trevor Chalobah in return. This is according to The Sun, who believe Mauricio Pochettino is looking for further attacking options before the window closes, and I think we can all agree with that. Mostly because, well, if you're going to sign Michael Olise and get caught tapping, you're going to go for another right-sided attacker. All right, Newcastle United are inching closer to a deal for Chelsea defender Lewis Hall in a deal that is believed to be around $28 million, according to The Sun. The 18-year-old left-back has recently signed a 6-year deal that would take him to 2029, but the Chelsea are hopeful in recouping some of the $150 million they spent on Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Hall is a boyhood Newcastle fan and is set to become the Toons' 4th signing of the summer. Eddie Howe expects to land Hall on an initial loan deal with an option for a permanent one for $28 million. West Ham, after reaching full agreement with Ajax's talented attacking midfielder Mohamed Kudus in €40 million deal for the 23-year-old star, the Londoners see him as a vital addition alongside the recent signings of James Ward-Prowse and Edison Alvarez. Next on West Ham's list is rumored to be Rennes winger, who has been linked with Manchester City, Jeremy Doku, while David Moyes is also in the market for some defensive cover. Fulham now are considered in making a move to sign Arsenal striker Florian Balogun, says the Daily Mail. Balogun scored 22 goals on loan last season for Reims, but he's returned to fight for his place, and it looks like Arsenal are trying to cash in on him while his stock is high, but he'll only go for around £50 million. Fulham, who need a replacement for Alexander Mitrovic as he looks set to join Al Hilal, but reports claim they are also keen to sign Benfica defender Morato, who have asked about Manchester United's Eric Bailly as well. And, another day and another midfielder linked with Liverpool. Foot Mercato says that Aston Villa's Boubacar Kamara is now on their radar, but Villa boss Unai Emery does not want to let him go, having signed last season from Marseille on a free transfer. All right, here's a Saudi Arabian club you don't hear much about. Al Fetta are targeting a move for former Liverpool striker Divock Origi, according to Football Insider. He's coached by West Ham and West Brom manager Slaven Bilic, and with ex-Manchester City defender Jason Denayer in their squad, they're looking to bring Origi to the Saudi Pro League from AC Milan. David De Gea, remember him? He's still without a club. He wants to move to Bayern Munich very badly, according to the Daily Mirror. Real Madrid were linked with him. They opted to sign Kepa from Chelsea after bringing him for cover for Thibaut Courtois. And, De Gea's also been linked with Saudi Arabia and a big money move there. We'll see how that goes. I mean, Bayern looks like the best option for him, with Manuel Neuer looking like he's going to be out for a long time. And Jan Sommer, Bayern's backup, now playing for Inter Milan. Both Liverpool and Manchester United are holding interest in Bayern Munich and Netherlands international midfielder Ryan Gravenberch, reports Foot Mercato. 21-year-old has failed to really make any sort of dent on the first team and get regular appearances since joining from Ajax last summer. He's only made 3 starts for them. It looks like Thomas Tuchel will be looking to part ways with him. And according to multiple sources in Spain, Ansu Fati has decided to leave Barcelona this summer and feels that it is the best decision move for his career. What was such a promising career for Ansu Fati? He has not really figured in Barcelona's first team squad. There's a host of clubs looking at him. Arsenal, Manchester United, Newcastle, and Manchester City have all recently inquired about the player's services and are now expected to return with formal bids for the Barcelona winger. All right, according to the Mirror, Nottingham Forest are willing to pay $30 million for Arsenal's forgotten left back Nuno Tavares, who spent last season on loan at Marseille. I mean, honestly, they probably can get him for less than $30 million. Arsenal really want to let him go, and he looks like he is not in Mikel Arteta's plans. Big news for promising midfielder. Napoli have snatched up Celta Vigo midfielder Gabriel Veiga, reports Fabrizio Romano. The 21-year-old Spain youth international will sign a 5-year contract and join the Serie A side for a total package of 36 million euros. What a steal for Napoli, and what a pickup for them, and he will add much-needed quality to their midfield. All right, to our Saudi Pro League news. Al Ittihad are interested in signing Atletico Madrid forward Antoine Griezmann. The 32-year-old French international reportedly has been made a priority signing in the transfer window for the Saudi Pro League side. Hopeful they can pair him up with Karim Benzema and N'Golo Kante. He is said to have a 25 million euro release clause in his contract, and Al Ittihad are prepared to offer him 40 million euros a year. Al Hilal have signed Super Cup finalist and Morocco goalkeeper Yassine Bounou from Spanish side Sevilla on a 3-year contract. They said yesterday. Terms of the deal were not disclosed, but Spanish media are reporting that they will pay 21 million euros for the Moroccan international goalkeeper who has been very impressive over the last year. Now, speaking of being impressive over the last year, Tyler Adams. He has been at Leeds for a while. Looked like he was going to join Chelsea and then Brighton and then Manchester United were looking at him, Liverpool even. Well, now he looks set to join Bournemouth, having his medical today, which honestly is a great signing for the Cherries. They needed to really shore up their midfield after losing Jeffrey Lerma. Honestly, for Tyler Adams, it's just being in the same position all over again. Bournemouth looking like one of the worst sides in the Premier League. We'll see if he will be the quality needed to gain them that couple of points to keep them up. I don't know. But U.S. international midfielder is back in the Premier League. And finally, Chelsea have entered the race to sign Ivan Fresneda, according to ESPN. But the Real Valladolid midfielder or defender is waiting to see if Barcelona will decide to move for him before the end of the transfer window. A host of teams interested in him, from Newcastle to Arsenal. We'll see where he goes. Chelsea needing cover for the most recent injury to Reece James, who is out several weeks. And they're looking to get a more permanent solution to their cover for the new captain since he is chronically injured. So that is all the news we have for today, guys. Make sure to check out our Facebook group. A lot of exclusive stuff we post on there, asking your opinions. Our Facebook page. Make sure to check out our TikTok, our Instagram. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for the Brews and Banter page. And check out our Redbubble. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. And we'll see you next week in the transfer window with the Rumor Mill. With me, Redbeard, out.